White supremacy takes the year out of your life that supports them the most.
The threat is if we empower ourselves, it would be at the lessening of them.
Here's my social security number. Fucking here it is.
BET Awards, so you know bitch about to be said because he brought up the BET Award.
Yes, or as a lot of people call it, the EBT Awards.
That's what it's turned into.
Yes.
Like I remember BET. Now, of course, it's about black music, so it's always gonna, it's gonna have hip hop and R&B, rap, and stuff like that in there. But this BET Awards was like they could have called this shit Twerk Fest 2024 because that's all I saw. It was nothing but female performers, and it's damn near like all the female performers knew how to do was turn around and shake their ass. That's the special now. The special gift that black women seem to have is I'm shaking my ass. Everybody, what we about? Shaking that. Don't nobody know the rap lyrics. They might know some of, in fairness, they probably know some of, they probably might know the chorus. But when they rapping, don't nobody know what they rapping
at all.
Somebody give me the Glorilla rap lyrics or the Sexy Red rap lyrics. You know the chorus.
True.
They know that Glorilla song, they know, and there's some whole shit too. When he say, she say rather, I ain't got no nigga and no nigga ain't got me. Every black woman is singing that. They know that part. And they love singing that part. And they got niggas. Even Rihanna sing it. She's singing it to her nigga. Now, I don't even know if her nigga's a nigga. I don't know if you saw that. Because the nigga got the damn barrettes.
Yeah, he's a dude. It's
A$AP Rocky.
Yeah.
He's singing it to him. He's supposed to be a man, but the braids is like clamped down with like women clamp downs. That's the part that's tripping. And she's sitting there saying, I ain't got no nigga and no nigga ain't got me.
And he was sitting there watching.
He's sitting there looking at it. He ain't say, shut up. He ain't say, stop. He ain't say, he just got to sit there and tolerate her saying, I ain't got no nigga. Now, it's just a song, so I get it. But the words of the song is what every black woman is glorifying singing. And the shit catches. So they be knowing them hooks. But they don't know the lyrics. And her little ass, she this big. And even she twerking.
See, you hurt me because I did not know that. Because I always tell people that their relationship, I always say, I don't have the shit up so my man can see it. My bad. There you go. I don't know about these people, so to speak. Let me get this out.
Right.
There you go. I don't know exactly what they do in their real life, and that's a fact.
Right.
But I do know that something. You ever see something and you think, oh, that's good. You might fuck up.
Oh, you talking about their relationship.
Right.
Okay,
like I look at it and I'll be like, oh, they seem like they got a good relationship.
Right. And they probably do.
They
probably did that for the camera. I mean, because the song is catchy. The song, it's a trend. Everybody's doing it. So they probably doing it for the camera. My point in bringing it out is this is what the women like. They like this type of music. They like this type of dance. And every single woman on that show twerk and show their ass.
Isn't it in a way emasculating to the man? And before we move on, let's start off, ladies and gentlemen. This is the TNT Rundown.
TNT Rundown.
So we glad to have you guys here.
That's
and
right.
Over here, let me make sure you put it on yourself.
Yeah.
You got my man over here running
What
the
up,
cameras
what
and
up?
everything.
Yep.
Let them know who you are, brother.
Captain Carter, Baram, you understand? ISUPK.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Solid, you know what I mean?
That means keep your bitch away from him. That's what it means. I mean, look at it.
No.
You look like your bitch is gone.
No.
She came there with you, but
No. We ain't doing that over here.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But if she's single though.
right.
For sure.
No,
Now,
you just not married. You just brought her there.
Yeah. If she's single.
I bring her to the bar. It's not my wife.
But you entertaining her though.
That's right.
Oh, so you got that kind of respect.
That's right.
You entertaining
We
her,
brothers.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we brothers. If you come in the bar and your woman, let's say, like you said, you just entertaining her. You might not even dealt with her. You just entertaining her. If she came in there with you, she is off limits.
That's
to us.
mob type shit.
Yeah, because you a brother. That's how much of a brother we treat brothers. We wouldn't even talk to her. For us, that might as well be. You might as well have laid with her and the whole 9 yards in our mind.
Because I'm like that, and I remember I said in one of my songs that I got one of my rap songs where I said that exact lyric to a couple of dudes that I thought was friends, and when I found out they was fucking each other's girl, I was like, I realized I can't fuck with y'all. Seriously, I said to him, and so in the song,
right,
I just threw their business out there. I said,
so you made a rap song about it?
Yeah, I said that's what because they was like, well, why you don't fuck with us no more? I was like, so in the song, I said, that's why I don't.
Right.
When I saw that y'all didn't get, we're all supposed to be friends, and we sitting there laughing one day, and they was like, yeah, I'm fucking so and so girl, and I promise you, I thought, I can't trust these niggas with shit. And not only are you doing it, you clowning him, and we all supposed to be knowing it,
right?
But not telling him.
You know, I never saw the flex of boasting about banging on somebody's girl. If you think about it, right, it's borderline homosexual. It's borderline homosexual. You bragging about sleeping with another man's woman. But what you ain't realizing is she's sleeping with him too. So when she blows his rod, let me say it a little better for brothers to understand. When she blow your rod, she just blew his rod. When you kiss her, she just kissed him. When you eat her box, he just ate a box. When you nut in her, he nutted first. So now your rod is going where residual nut is at that is not yours. Just think about that.
And see, when women do it, they know they're emasculating you, the other men who are doing it.
Right.
They know what they're doing.
Right.
The woman who is willing to do that knows she has no respect for you. She doesn't.
Facts.
But the dude, like you said, why is he thinking that's some kind of flex?
Because like we're taught in this society, and that's how unbrotherly. Like when we come in, like ISBK, like what Akai said,
beautiful word, unbrotherly.
Yeah, like it's so unbrotherly, and we're trained to hate the brother and not the woman. Like we don't look at her as the schemer. We look at the brother as the schemer. So now two brothers gonna fight over a woman that's gonna go, whichever one wins and stays with her, she's still gonna go have sex with another man. And you empowered her because you fought over her adultery. Like you fought over her sleeping with another man, teaches her, I can keep doing it because they're gonna fight for me.
That's one of the
problems. Fighting over me being a whore.
That's one of the problems we have as men. We don't view shit the right way.
Right.
And that's why I think I really enjoy having a conversation with you and this brother here. It's simply because man shit is man shit, and it gets taught.
Exactly. It's supposed to be something. And we could teach a woman that maybe she shouldn't be a whore. Imagine women having to have conversation with the three of us, and we don't allow her to sleep with all three of us. She can only sleep with one. She has to learn to actually be a woman for the first time in her life. Because a woman is taught, I can be a whore. And we teach them, your two partners is teaching her that she can be a whore and it's acceptable.
And she got to learn this thing called discernment.
Yeah.
Because if we say, well, yeah, it's three brothers here, but you're going to have to decide which of the three you want, and you ain't going to get to fuck all us.
That's right.
She now going to have to make a conscious decision of how do I go about this, which is the right one. Because most of these women who are dealing with us never have to think about that. You know why they never have to think about that? Because they know they can fuck all three of us.
That's right.
So they never make a wrong decision. They just make a first decision.
That's right.
If you think about it, in their mind, there's never this was a wrong decision.
Right.
No.
It's never that.
It's always him, and if I don't like
it. This is right. And you know why they say this is right? Because we taught him, oh, he did you wrong. He was wrong for doing you wrong. Let me come and treat you better. We don't hold black women accountable.
All our fucking songs is about I fucked your bitch. And we never put her down. We put the man down.
That's what I'm saying. Like Tupac starts the song saying, I fucked your bitch. and Tupac is celebrated for that, and Biggie's supposed to be ridiculed, and nobody is saying Faith was an absolute fuckhead. Like, she was a monster. She was a whore because she knows she was big. And here's how much of a hoe Faith was. Ooh, Faith knows that Biggie and Tupac are or were friends. Know that there's tension because Tupac gets shot and he thinks Biggie got something to do with it. Faith, you know this. And she mad at Biggie and decides to get vengeance by sleeping with Tupac. She don't even give a fuck about Tupac. Ooh. But she do care about hurting Biggie's feelings, making Biggie be ridiculed forever. And that's what Biggie was.
And putting them in position
to shoot each other.
Because we were talking about this before we got on. Like, y'all, if y'all could have been a power wall,
right. We had a whole TNT show before we went live. We had a whole TNT show before we even went live.
Right. But that idea of they're saying, and you just have to let this sink in.
Right.
That woman is saying, I can make this man fight this man. Right. And they feel more womanly the more men they got that are willing to fight over them.
That's right.
Women don't feel bad that they have ruined your life
at all.
They don't feel.
If I could, Faith Evans just did an interview with Drink Champs or with Nori. I don't know if it's new or I don't know if it's old. She came out and she said, I used to have a lot of sexual intercourse with a lot of men when I was young. That's why, Rod don't do nothing for me now. She said it. You can pull it up. You can pull it up. It's a clip of her saying it. And then Nori
Rod don't do nothing for her.
She said it don't do nothing for her. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, like, you can pull a clip up now and show it, you know what I'm saying, on Drink Champs. I don't know if it's old or whatever the case may be. She said, I used to have.
This shit ain't scary. I see the look on you. You see the look on our face.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like we look like some kids you just told Santa Claus ain't real.
And then she'll say, she'll say, as she say, Rod don't do nothing, she'll say, I can't find a good man. You know who another, that goddamn Vivica Fox.
90 years old.
Talk about she want a real man now. Bitch don't even look real.
There ain't nothing on this bitch. You the same age I am. Right. This bitch look like Madam.
She looked like Tyler. She looked like Tyler Perry.
Damn.
Think about it. Let that sizzle in
what's it, damn?
If you pull up Tyler Perry, pull up Vivica Fox. I put that shit on my. Let me see if I still got this picture on my Instagram.
It's Tyler Perry, same bitch.
Look the same. I put it on my Instagram. I think I put this on my Instagram when she first was saying she now ready for a relationship. I took a picture of them, or I took a picture from somebody that posted up. Put it side by side. They look the same. Now you want to get with man. And that's what black women believe.
She just look like, I know you don't know who Madam is, but it was I thought you would know because you old school like me.
Oh no. Now tell me that don't look like Tyler Perry right there. That look like Tyler Perry.
Ew.
Yeah, that's how she look now. That's Tyler Perry.
No, see, she used to be fine.
No, listen, she was fine as hell. And that's the problem with black women, man. Black women, y'all don't need plastic surgery, man. Y'all be fine. Like, think about all of our famous black women before they had plastic surgery. Lil' Kim was pretty as hell.
Right.
Vivica Fox was pretty as hell. Who else got plastic surgery?
It's been
that altered their face.
Serena Williams looked like shit.
Serena,
you seen it?
Yeah.
Serena Williams, man.
Like
the
motherfucker.
She like the female Sammy Sosa.
Getting
all bright and
but she
like what was
like, okay for y'all who don't know who Madam is.
That's Madam.
Vivica Fox, baby. You can't tell me that ain't Vivica Fox, nigga. I know Madam when I see Madam.
He said, I know Madam when I see Madam.
Now, the brother posted up here on there, and my eyes is horrible. It says,
my best friend was screwing with a married woman. She divorced her husband and he married her. I told him he was a damn idiot. Come to find out, she was still screwing her ex-husband.
Say it.
Listen, if accept that behavior. You ain't the special nigga that's gonna stop her from hoeing.
Right.
You the nigga that just allowed her to.
Yeah.
I was trying to tell a girl the same thing. I said, if I take you back because you fucked around on me, all I did was prove that it's okay for you to fuck around on me.
That's the lesson you teaching. And that's the sad part. And I know we on the subject of the BET Awards, and the BET Awards just like you taught like BET, if you know the history of BET used to have the Teen Summit section. I don't know how old y'all, I don't know me and Tommy up there, but I don't know if the listening audience can remember. They used to be they used to have shows for teens.
Right.
And the show for teens was about getting them to be not promiscuous in the street, not be drug dealers, not be drug users. It was really about educational. Now, when you fast forward today, them same teens is watching BET. And so for that show on BET, all they showed was women half naked, twerking, showing their tail. And even when they gave Usher the this how disrespectful they was. Even when they gave Usher the tribute, it was all women. No men gave it. And they muted his goddamn speech. And he was talking about black fathers.
You serious?
Dead.
I didn't see it. I'm saying it's hard for me to watch it, and
I didn't watch, so I skimmed through some of it.
Because I was about to say I'm not doing a good. You're doing a better service to the discussion,
right,
than I am,
right?
Because I'm saying I'm offended by it, but didn't watch it, so I should. It's like having when them niggas do a whole conversation about me and say how much they don't like me,
but they didn't listen to it to see why they didn't like you.
So you're doing a better
all the time. Now I saw most of it from watching like Instagram, because like the Shade Room and stuff like that would show the performances. And so as I'm watching it, they're playing Usher's and the media was mad because they were saying they're not bleeping out what the female rappers were saying, but when Usher was talking about black fathers and stuff like that, they bleeped out his shit. Because you know why? They don't want to empower no black men.
No.
Usher shouldn't be talking about black fathers. We only want to talk about black mothers.
And when you said that to me, that the whole show was basically them celebrating women.
Yeah.
A celebration of women the entire time. And again, we want y'all to understand, we have no problem with a celebration of women. But if you have black excellence is what this award is supposed to be, then there are black males, and there's a shit ton of black males.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I came out with, and this was 2012.
Okay.
I used to hear people always talk about Black Girls Rock. And I said, well, why don't we celebrate black boys? So I came out with Black Boys Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what they said that was? Gay.
What? Wow.
It's gay to say Black Boys Rock, but it wasn't gay to say Black Girls Rock.
It's not lesbian for that.
Right. It's wrong to appreciate males, which if you look at every great society built on this planet, unless you watching DC and you talking about the Amazons,
right,
it's been men.
It's always men.
Every other culture knows to celebrate their men, because I'll ask people to do me this one favor. Look at any skyscraper that's ever been built.
Mm-hmm.
When they get to the top, you know, I've never seen women walking the beams ever.
Yeah, they ain't walking up there.
You've never seen it. Even today, in the time where women say they can do stuff that men do, you will not find a woman walking those beams. So women don't even help build the skyscrapers. When they talk about the inequity in pay, they don't talk about the fact that men die at jobs, have a 92% greater chance of dying at a job than women. 92% of people who die at jobs are men. 92. How crazy is that? So we do jobs that they won't do
at all.
None. They get in the military, but imagine if we told them go first.
Yeah. I think the homosexuals should be on the front line. Like a Saving Private Ryan. Just put all the gays on them boats when they were sailing into World War II.
Well, then it'd be called Saving Ryan's Private. Oh, I'll be here all week, baby.
Yeah.
I'll be here all week.
Yeah, he said.
I'll be here all week.
Yeah, that was actually funny. in the middle of that, I just wish we could see entertainers female entertainers that are not twerking, that the music speaks for themselves instead of the twerking. I just wish we could get to that stage. And it's like there's a man, this girl, I'll give you an example. There's some girl in New York. What's the girl in New York that was like
Scarlett.
There you go.
Scarlett.
Her name is Scarlett.
I believe
Because
so.
she got a scar.
I knew it.
But so now, when Scarlett was coming out, Scarlett was a gangster type of rapper. And I'm not saying she got to be super masculine like that, because she is overly masculine. But I guess that's not working. And so they must have told her she had to be sexy.
Uh-oh.
But her body ain't built. Well, first of all, her body not built for sexy. And you could tell she's uncomfortable. And so she did a video where she's dressing sexy. She's twerking. She clearly can't even twerk. Like, she can't even dance. And that's not, and for all you sisters, it's not a bad thing if you can't twerk. It's actually a good thing if you can't twerk, because y'all shaking too much ass as it is. But so she's out there. She can't do the twerking. She can't do nothing. And her fans were clearly disappointed, because the fans must have messaged her. So she puts a video out apologizing for it. But clearly it didn't get the memo, because now she's dressing like a whore now. Like, she's dressing provocative. Whereas, why couldn't she just be herself? If she want to be that type of artist, it's like the entertainment world has now created only one lane for black women. Mm-hmm. And that's shaking your ass, being half naked, talking about being a whore, talking about swallowing rod and all of that. That's the only lane that you got. And black women are gobbling it up, when it would be better. You know why everybody talks about Lauryn Hill? Lauryn Hill had one album in 1998. That's it. She's had albums after that, but she's kind of fallen off. But the reason why everybody venerates and talks about Lauryn Hill is because she did it at a time when she did not dress like a whore. And even to this day, she is still not dressed like a whore. She has went against the grain. She has went against media. She could be crazy to some people, but she is not dressed like a whore. She has not presented herself that way. So people are looking for the next Lauryn Hill. People are looking for that. Like, there's a lane that could exist for that. And I'm not saying that Scarlett she's nowhere near that. She's a gangster rapper, but clearly she letting the influence of twerking be more important than her talent.
Now I'm gonna let the horns come out of the top of my head.
Come on, let the horns up, man.
And I'm gonna play Devil's Advocate.
That's what this is the TNT Devil's Advocate
yeah, we
section.
need the whole thing. Anytime on the panel want to play Devil's Advocate, it should be like the horns that come up, everything. But I do want to say, if I was a black woman, I'm going to speak from the black woman's point of view, since you brought up Lauryn Hill.
Right.
What if, as a black woman, I would say, sure, she never portrayed being a whore, but she was a whore. She was fucking a married man, had kids by a married man, then fucked up another motherfucker's relationship, then fucked two niggas in the band. Like, she
fucked two more niggas.
Yeah, she fucked the niggas in the band, did all kind of dumb shit. She was the reason.
I didn't know about the two.
Yeah, like the nigga said that was the reason why they broke up.
I didn't know that. Now,
Wyclef.
So now why? Okay, now you talking to an Israelite, so a man can have more than one wife. So if Lauryn Hill was single and she messed with this man, that's not unlawful to us.
Yeah, but she would mess with the
but now
know
messing
each
with
other.
multiple.
We were just talking about
but I didn't know she was messing with.
And she was messing with married men. She was messing with the brother who came on my show. Shouts out to him. He came on my show and talked about it. Rohan Marley, I think is his name.
Yeah, Rohan Marley. That's who she got a lot of kids.
Yeah, she got kids with him. Yeah. And he was talking about how he was the one cheating, but he was like, she knew he was dealing with another woman.
Yeah, she got bad. Yeah.
So I'm playing devil's advocate.
Now, that's actually not. I wouldn't even call it devil's advocate, because I would agree with that. But from an entertainment So maybe
that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you. Like
persona,
yes,
yeah, her outside persona clearly didn't match her inside persona.
Yes. And so what a lot of women will ask us is that's why I said devil's advocate. They'll say, would you rather someone who acts like a whore outwardly, but maybe she isn't, or someone who doesn't act like a whore outwardly, but maybe she is?
And you know what's interesting? As you say that, my brain start thinking of who were there any other people that were like that, where their outside appearance didn't reflect their internal life, because nobody really looks at her internal life because that wasn't really as publicized. They looked at her outside appearance, right? So when you think about your Luther Vandross, it was always hushed that he was so-called, homosexual, but it was never personified outside. So his reputation was never tarnished. Now, if he lived in this day and age, it might be a little different. Whereas if you think about what the black women today, all of their outside persona seems to, it's like they care more about that. So like, let's say if
bro, we need to do a whole show on this, because let me tell you, the girl who fucked around on me, the reason I was so hurt that she did it was because I thought she would never do it.
Because of what? Her outside persona?
Yes. She came across as such a good person.
Right.
Like if she was a whore.
Damn, you know, it was like that. Erykah Badu is a hoe. Oh, my God. Erykah Badu got mad. Listen, she told me I was an asshole on TikTok.
But she can't stop following me. We got some shit in common. She told me.
Yeah, she messaged me.
Yeah,
she messaged me on TikTok and said, "You're an asshole."
Told me I can't stand you, but won't stop following me.
That heifer told Erykah Badu told me I was an asshole because she said at the first of all, I call her a hoe because that's what she is. She waits till she get in her 40s, like she close, like she around my age, and she out there shaking ass and twerking and showing her ass, taking pictures with her daughter, showing their ass. When she's looked at as like a Lauryn Hill type. Her outside appearance was more so like a Lauryn Hill type, but her inside appearance, when you think about it, she got multiple baby daddies too. Man, a black woman ain't safe. Listen.
Hey, hey, yeah, there you go.
Woman ain't safe.
There you go.
Safe inside or outside.
Damn.
What we gonna do with this?
And while you were talking about Erykah,
that picture right there. That picture right there is a horror story. Put that picture up with her and the dog.
He's already.
It's already on there. Okay.
Tell him he behind. We've already done this, sir.
Listen,
the audience.
That picture right there is her teaching, not just her daughter. She's teaching black women that it's okay to let your daughter show their ass.
And you know what I really hate is when black women are always twinning with their daughters in a sexual way.
That's right.
So then when I'm the nigga that come in to date Erykah, you think I ain't gonna go in there and fuck her daughter? She's the newer model. Nigga, if you like the 2018 Corvette, the 25 is a bitch.
And what's messed up though, what Tommy is saying is damn near true story though.
Right.
And I'll give you a true story. Ice Spice holds herself. They look at the mother doing the exact same thing. You black women are
Tokyo Tony.
Yep. You black women are horrible. Like, I was trying to find a lane, which is why I mentioned Lauryn Hill. But then when you bring out that history, now I'm thinking about Erykah Badu and her history.
Your girl said he diabolical. Amaya said he is it Amania?
Amana.
Amana. She said he diabolical.
Yeah.
But
it's not true.
And I do respect that, because I know when they say that they're saying it's still.
Yeah, they're not saying it's not true.
Yeah.
It's just like, damn, that's diabolical. It's like that, because you can't argue with what Tommy said. If you go in there dealing with the mother, you see the daughter, and both of them parade themselves as whores.
She said somebody take his liquor. I'm gonna need you to address, while you saying that, address this girl, because she tripping on you. She said, Cap, you capping.
I don't know what the fuck she talking about, because she's cap. Well, simply B, you would have to tell me what I'm capping about, because I don't think I told no lies today. Let me mix this.
Did you hear a lie my man said?
No, I ain't hear nothing.
Now, you.
Hey, wait, before, go ahead.
Because I want him to be the intermediary.
Right. Right. He gonna let us know.
What has he said that you've heard that you agree with, disagree with? Please let him know.
I mean, I ain't hear nothing to disagree with really neither one of you. You know what I'm saying? From the perspective that you brought out, as far as, you know, a lot of these singers, you know, they portray themselves a certain way on camera, and then, you know, it just started to seep into their personal lives. I mean, and it kind of makes sense because you that way to the whole world. It ain't behind closed doors. You can even do more damage because you know it's private.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't hear no cap from either one of y'all.
Yeah, I ain't hear no cap.
White supremacy takes the year out of your life that supports them the most.
The threat is if we empower ourselves, it would be at the lessening of them.
Here's my social security number. Fucking here it is.